All right, let's go. Let's go. I'm actually live from London, UK, and
Okay.
yeah, I'm
London,
talking to hi.
what's up,
I'm talking
UK?
to Kanisha Brockington, right?
Yeah, that's my name, but everybody calls me Tory Key. So
Tory Kei. Okay, nice, nice. Well, the
Tory.
thing is, so everybody knows that I'm currently studying sport and exercise science and strength and conditioning,
Yes.
but we barely touch on any nutrition, which kind of makes
Mhm.
sense because it's not really a coach. I mean, strength and conditioning coach job. But I figured like since training and nutrition go hand in hand, I might as well do some research and educate myself. So
Yes.
yeah. So could you basically just let everyone know who you are and what you do for a living?
Well, yes, my name is Tory Key. I am a wellness coach. Um, I train people with busy lifestyles. First off, I used to be 220 pounds.
200. How much is that in kilos? 200.
I'm not even sure because I
Okay.
to put that. We'll have to put that in a We'll have to put that in a calculator. Maybe you could do it while I talk.
All right.
But
Okay.
yeah, so I used to be 220 pounds. I currently weigh about I want to say probably like 175. It just depends. It's winter just passed, so in the summer I'm anywhere between I honestly could say anywhere from 155 to 170 depending on the time of the year. Usually in the wintertime, I like to be a little bit heavier. It's cold out here. So I focus more so on like muscle building and things like that. More so in the summertime, I'm a lot leaner, sweating more. I'm jogging outside more. So right now, being that it's about to be spring,
Right.
I'm coming. I'm about like a 165. But anyways, yes. So I trained myself. A lot of people, if you don't know, I train a lot of busy people. Definitely want to shout out a major person that has helped in my role, which is Charlie Clicks, who played a major role in my weight loss because one day we were laughing, hiking, joking, and he made a joke about my weight.
Okay. Who was
Which
that? Say that again, please.
we that's what we do. We always hike, we always joke, we always play around. So it didn't hurt, but the fact that Clicks, who's losing weight, now he's definitely coming down and is a vegan as well. But
Right.
at the time we were both big, and it was just funny to me that a big person, the way he killed me with the jokes was just real funny, and I was like, you know what, watch. The next time I come out to Harlem, because I'm from Jersey, next time I come out to Harlem, and I'm always in Harlem, but I was like, next time I come out there, I'm gonna be the best me, and that's what happened. So now I train celebrities, I train people with busy lifestyles, I train moms, I train dads, I train college students, I train athletes. Yeah, in a nutshell, I also do interviews and things like that with celebrities and hip hop artists, things like that nature.
Okay.
But
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
it's the overall wellness. So my training is definitely, of course, yes, it is for nutrition, it is for a healthy body, but my training is definitely geared towards the mind as well because I believe that, yes, you can have health overall, your body nice, inside clean, but the mind has to be clean as well. Your emotions should be controlled as much as possible. Stress levels, and just making sure that you are putting your health number one. That is my specialty. Training big people with busy lifestyles to learn how to maintain their health, their wealth, and their family life and their personal life, the mental aspect as
Right.
well.
Right. Like having the psychological aspect, at least like the.
Yes, definitely. That's really, really my specialty. So I'm more so of a healer, I like to say.
Oh, okay.
But overall wellness coach. I don't just personal train.
Right. 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 So how did you get your education? Did you educate yourself or did you go to uni or like, did you take
Um,
courses?
I actually went to school for journalism and things like that. So what happened was, which I still do. That's why I do the aspects of adding interviews and things like that to my craft. But I ended up losing weight, and I just, like I said, I just wanted to be the ultimate me. What would make me the best Tory? What would make me the best Kenisha? What would make me, the ultimate me? And since I was small, I always was on the heavier side, and I was wondering if I would be big, my entire life. And basically, I just decided to make a change one day, and I got with a friend who helped me out, and that's what happened. And people came up to me asking me, "Hey, can you train my girl?" And then I'm like, "I don't train. I'm not a trainer, but
Mm.
okay, send her to me." You know what I mean? And I ended up changing their bodies miraculously in about 6 weeks. So then I did start to just do my own research. I trained myself for like 3 years, and in those first 3 years, I did become certified trainer, and I just became a certified nutritionist. So I do want to take it up to another level and go back to school to pursue it even further. So I still love journalism. Communications is like my number one
Mm.
thing, but I'm branching it too.
Oh, okay.
Branching the communication. So yeah. So I'm certified personal trainer and a certified nutritionist.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Nice. So
Yeah.
for your clients, like how would you approach someone who really want to go, like, regardless of their goal, but especially for nutrition, how would you set up like a diet plan? Do they have some?
Well, first off, it depends. It just depends. It depends on a lot because setting up a diet plan for someone, definitely you need to know their blood type. You need to know, the history. You need to know a lot of information. But
Mm.
you also because of the time frame that we're in, where we aren't taught that from a very very long time. I like to, like I said, the mental aspect to me is very important because honestly, your health, your training deals with the mind. Like when you're in the gym, you're pushing it out. You have to have it here so that it can send signals to the body to make the body go. And
Right.
the body will go to a certain extent, but the mind will go on forever. So for me, when I'm approaching a client, it just really depends on the mental aspect. How strong minded are they? Are they? I need to see if they can just ultimately switch tomorrow because you have some people who can just, all right, if you tell me what to do, I can switch it now. And you have some people that you have to wing in. So to me, yes, I do like to stick with, going with the blood types and things like that. But if a person isn't mentally ready for that, if they haven't even picked up a proper vegetable or picked up a proper fruit, then I have to be realistic with their lifestyle. So basically, what I like to do is just like to ask them questions about things that they like to eat, and then I'll teach them how to get things as close as possible to that in a healthier form. And then as they get stronger, as they get mentally used to it, as their body starts to adjust and they start to see changes, they'll want more. And then I'll tweak it a little bit because I like to make it my training and my expertise is making it a lifestyle. That is very important to me. I don't just want to take clients to just have you, right, you know, take your money, train you. You're not doing it. No,
Right.
I'm
Right.
serious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's basically what I do. It just all depends on the person. Every single client that I have or take is different, and I need to personally learn that individual. So that's how I base it on. I base it on mentally by the questions that I ask, I'll be able to tell. But I like to be honest, and I mentally do it. Once they get to that point where they're like, all right, I'm eating for my body, I'm eating for what it does, which is never gonna sacrifice taste. Period. Even if that is what you want to do, but that's what you're gonna get to eating for what food do to your body more so than
Mm.
just because you want to have a certain taste. But once they get to that point, then we just stricken it up from there. Like, okay, well, these are the things that you are not supposed to have. Period. Based on your ethnicity, based on your blood type, and based on your family history and things like that.
Okay. So it's basically like one size doesn't fit all, and it's
Now
like a
that's
personality
it.
type, and you check the
Um,
habits and all of that
that
first.
people experiences. Some people grow up in poverty, have no clue. They grow up on a lot of processed foods,
Mm.
and then you have people who actually are in a richer area and eat well, but still don't eat the right things or proper things that we think. Because a lot of food that we think is healthy is really not. So some people still don't know how to eat towards their blood type. You know what I mean? That's still important. So that's why you have people who are particularly healthy but still can catch diseases because there's certain aspects of how to eat and what things you're supposed to have. Which, if your family doesn't know, then they're not gonna know how to teach you how to eat. So you have to reverse that.
Right. Perfect. Yeah. So, but you are vegan, right?
Yes.
You're a vegan. So, what made you go into a more plant-based diet, or and how would that? When was that like?
Well, my father. Well, first off, when I was younger, when I first started working out, I was 21. I'm 27 now.
Hmm.
My grandmother had passed away from. She had diabetes. My father had 2 heart attacks. He had a heart attack when I was smaller,
All
and he
right.
had a heart attack at 20 when I was 21. I just turned 21, and September he passed away, and that December,
Hmm.
and I was just like, man, I don't. The whole point of them, coming before me was, so I could see the things that I did like about them and the things that I didn't like about them, so that I don't go down the same path. That's the whole
Right.
point of your family coming before you, in my opinion. So
True.
basically, my father was very, even though my dad ate, you know, meats and things, and I think he more so had a heart attack because of stress level, but he always was telling me about the vegan lifestyle, but he wasn't following it. So I was
Hmm.
listening, but I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, whatever. Like,
Hmm.
whatever. I didn't say whatever because I'm not rude to my dad, but in my mind, as a teenager, you're like,
Yeah. That's so.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. And basically, I was just, when he passed away, I'm like, no, this is like, nah, I don't want to live the same way. I don't have to. And then I started working out, and I started working out, and around that time, that was when I ran into Clips, and we were at one of the battles, and then
Okay.
all of that was around the same time, and then I'm like, you know what, I'm going to get it, and I just started working out. I was still eating meat and things like that. I've been vegan now for about 3 years, kind of on and off. This is like the first year where it's finally all the way on, because it's like a transition that you have to go through. But
Right.
for the first years, I did eat meat and things like that. And I really, honestly, don't even know why I started. I don't even know why. I think I got sick one day, and I was just like, you know what, I'm not doing me. I was always looking at, videos from Dr. Sadie, looking up videos. I just wanted to become the more healthier and healthier and healthier and healthier.
Mm.
So the first 2 years I'm eating, the first year I worked out, I didn't really know about eating. I just changed certain things. Second year, I learned more. The third year, I'm like, okay, I started seeing about, vegan lifestyles and alkaline in the body and things like that. So, and then I just got sick. I think I went to Philadelphia, had a Philly cheesesteak, and I just got sick. And I was like, I'm done with meat. Like, I'm done. I was watching the videos on how they process the meats and things like that. And
Right.
I just took over, and I just went the next day and just stopped eating meat.
Okay.
And that,
Right.
and I got sick. I got really sick one time, and a doctor had misdiagnosed me. She had misdiagnosed me, and
She did
nobody
what?
never about my nutrition. Yeah, she did. She misdiagnosed me,
Oh,
and I was like,
misdiagnosed. Okay.
yeah, she didn't. Yeah, she was wrong, and which I'm gonna get into that story at another time, because that's something that I definitely am gonna touch on at some point in my life, because that was a really detrimental time for me. But anyways, she misdiagnosed me, and I'm like, like like I didn't know what to trust. I didn't know if I should trust you,
Yeah.
doctor. I'm like, you know what? Let me just get into myself. And then, like
Myself.
I said, around that 2 weeks from me, I got sick from going to Philly and having a cheesesteak, and I was like, I'm done,
Mm.
and that's what happened.